Hey, what's going on, guys? Kathleen here. So I just wanted to share some conspiracy facts with you today. Not sure how, I hope you're all doing well, first of all. I've been feeling horrible the past week. I haven't been able to have any deep sleep. I wake up to a pin dropping the last week. My husband, Nick, has been having tinnitus in his ears, both ears, not just one ear, both ears. And it's daunting him and driving him crazy. Not crazy. He's dealing with it, but it's frustrating him. He wakes up to it in the middle of the night. The ringing in the ears is the first thing he hears when he wakes up. I have been feeling horrible too, just like I even said to him, I'm like, I feel every joint in my body, including my finger joints, my knees, like my spine joints, is just inflamed and it hurts. Everything like hurts, and I'm only, I'm turning 40 in a month, and I'm like, there's no way I just aged overnight because I'm 40. That's ridiculous. So, and then it dawned on me, oh, it's been happening for a week. Oh, so everywhere in the world, everyone's talking about how they see those northern lights, which are these. Yeah, those don't look like the northern lights. That's a chemical haze. That's an electron excited chemical haze. Just like, some of the most beautiful cities that have air pollution have the most beautiful sunsets. That's what that is. It's been dumped so hard on us. And let's talk about the red. So I'm going to read this to you. And it should make sense after this. This isn't the northern lights. See that red? And here's why. Real auroras require the true geomagnetic activity that may or may not have been present, but more on that later today. The true northern lights occur when solar winds collide with Earth's magnetic field, exciting atmospheric gases at high altitudes, 60 to 250 miles up. For them to appear this far south, there must be a strong magnetic storm, which is naturally unlikely in these parts. Now, pause there. How many times have we now been seeing these colors in the sky called supposed northern lights so far down south? Remember, this is supposed to be rare for it to be seen south, or very rare. But yet, now we're seeing it every few months. It's not rare anymore for some reason, but we'll get into that. The glow pattern and behavior don't match a true aurora. Auroras appear as curtains or ribbons that move fluidly across the sky. Chemtrail residue, on the other hand, drifts and spreads horizontally, forming diffuse static bands that can reflect and refract light. And that is exactly what we're seeing. We're not seeing the dancing lights, the curtain ribbons that move across the sky from east to west. It's horizontally now. The glow, which is now glowing, not moving, was stationary or slowly dispersing rather than dancing or rippling. That's a sign of particulate reflection, not electromagnetic excitation. Heavy metal and nanoparticulate aerosols can reflect white and colored light. When jet exhaust released aluminum oxide, barium, strontium, and other metallic particulates, which have documented reflective properties, those particles can linger in the upper atmosphere. When the sunlight or artificial light like city glow hits them, they scatter light unusual ways, sometimes creating pink or green or purple hues similar to the auroras. Think of a dirty city and its beautiful sunsets. The visible to the naked eye change suggest a larger or denser particles. In the past years, many people have only captured these glows through their camera enhanced sensitivity. The fact that they're now able to visibly unaid could be indicated. Higher particulate concentration, more reflection, larger particle size causing greater light scatter, lower altitude dispersion, bringing the reflective haze closer to where we can perceive it. And yes, that's right, they're spraying it just above the clouds, right? That's why they're green, because, by the way, excited particles emit, oh no, it's not green, that's why they're red. Excited particles in layers of sky of the atmosphere where there's oxygen emit red. And what are all these hazes? They are red. Largely red in color. Regional patterns, widespread streaks, not magnetic alignment. Widespread streaks, not magnetic alignment. They're not going, east to west. They're going horizontal. But chemtrail bands often crisscross the sky or appear like a grid-like formation, a telltale difference. If people across several southern states or non-polar regions report northern lights, yet the sky pattern is horizontal or patchy rather than curtain-like, that's a strong evidence for atmospheric aerosols, not a geometric storm. Lack of ratio interference or magnetometer spikes. Major auroras coincide with the measurable magnetic disturbances and ham radio blackouts. So let me tell you, if we're getting hit so hard with, the north magnetic pole and the sun's magneticism lining up, we are going to experience radio outages and blackouts, but these aren't reported. That points again to visual phenomenon, light scattering instead of a magnetic one. In short, while auroras are driven by solar plasma interacting with the magnetosphere, these recent lights appear more consistent with light scattering from metallic particulates, chemtrail remnants reflecting ambient light in the upper atmosphere. Hope you understand. And then I like this one. Hey, look, everyone, it's the Northern Lights in Florida. Yeah, basically. So this is when me and my friend took a picture when it could happen, and we could see it with our phones. The camera is facing south. So that's facing south. So the haze goes from north to south. That's another picture we took. North, it's not a ribbon like east to west. And again, the pink and the red means it's in our lower atmosphere where the oxygen is where there's oxygen. It's where the chemtrails lay. It's not where the sun hits, and it's not doing ribbons dancing from east to west. So, again, we might be wondering why you feel like shit, why you feel terrible. It's because they're sending frequencies out into these chemtrails. And it's being seen all over the Americas, including Canada,